Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this video I'm going to talk about Quest Warlock and show some gameplay with the deck. Quest Warlock was all the hype for a brief period of time, but unfortunately for the deck that time has already come to an end because Bomb Warrior has become so prevalent now, and Quest Warlock is finding it harder to succeed when pressured by bombs and then pressured by hunters. Those are the bad matchups for the deck. But it's still a playable deck, it just isn't super great anymore. You can expect slightly above 50% win rate if you play the archetype. My take on the archetype, I wanted to try a couple of cards that are not usually played in this deck, and those cards are Faceless Manipulator and the Dark Portal. If you want to play a more meta version of the deck, you would replace these cards with Questing Explorers, and an Acidic Swamp Ooze or a Soulfire, and then you would have a slightly more meta take on this deck. What Quest Warlock does is that it often, but not always, kills people with Malygos combos. So you have Malygos and you have a bunch of burn to go with Malygos. You have Rains of Fire, you have Soulfire, you have Netherbreaths. So once you complete the quest, you can start tapping and getting free cards. And then when you get some free cards, if you get a free Malygos or if you get some free burn spells, then you have quite a lot of reach with Malygos, and boom boom, off we go. However, that is not the only way Quest Warlock wins games. It also has some pressure available in the form of Dragon Queen Alexstrasza, then just Alexstrasza and the Abyssal Summoners, which can summon some really big taunt demons on the way, so it can also win with minions. Although its minion pressure is limited, so sometimes you also just need to get that Malygos stuff going. The deck is fairly controlly. There are some board clear tools in the deck, there's a Twisting Nether in the deck, there's Celidan the Breaker. You can, for example, sometimes plot twist into Celidan the Breaker to get that to clear the full board, or you can use it as single target removal. And then there's also a bunch of removal combos with Mohawk Artificers. Because Mohawk Artificer doubles the damage minions take from spells, then you can do Mohawk Artificer and Rain of Fire to deal 2 damage to all minions, great for against some Demon Hunter boards for example. You can do Mohawk Artificer and Dark Skies, that's going to do a lot of damage because then each ping deals 2 damage instead of 1. And you can do Mohawk Artificer Netherbreath to heal for 8, or you can do 2 Mohawk Artificers and a Netherbreath to heal for 16. So playing Quest Warlock is a balancing act. You have much of your burn spells are also being used for removal, so you need to think, okay, how much of this stuff do I need to use for removal, how much can I save to go face? And it depends on the matchup. On the more aggressive matchups, most of your burn is actually going to be used to survive. Because then in the end you can just do like Dragon Queen Alexstrasza stuff, Abyssal Summoner stuff, maybe Malygos and 1 spell, and that might be it. Considering the inconsistency of the combo, there's one card that I think could see a little bit more play in Quest Warlock, and that is the Faceless Manipulator. Because if you can discount the Faceless Manipulator or the Malygos, then that means that you can get 2 Malygoses on the board in the same turn, and that just amplifies your combo potential a lot. This helps you get to that OTK combo more reliably in slower matchups. And you can get your combos even more reliable by including Dark Portals, which then allow you to potentially draw a 0-cost Faceless Manipulator or like a 4-cost Malygos from the deck. Granted, adding these cards may make the deck a little bit slower, so you might lose even more in the faster matchups, even though you can win the slower matchups even more reliably. So I'm not sure if the overall deck is improved by those. I mean, I guess it depends on the meta for the most part. In specific metagames it can be even better with these, in specific metagames it can be worse, but it was a lot of fun to try out a couple of new twists to the archetype. As for the mulligans with Quest Warlock, you always keep the quest in every single matchup, yes, even against Demon Hunter. Quest is just really important for you. And after the quest then, Dark Skies is keep in almost every matchup, it's your main removal tool. Plot Twist you want to keep in almost every matchup as well. Plot Twist is just phenomenal because it allows you to get to that quest faster, and if you have a weak hand you can try to get a better hand with that. And Sense Demons is another great keep. Gets you some of those demons from the deck, gets you a little bit deeper into the deck, gets you closer to quest completion. And in aggressive matchups those demons are Mohawk, so you can get removal, and the Aranasi Broodmother, which gives you healing, so it's very useful even against aggro. And in some of the more aggressive matchups you can also consider cards like Netherbreath and Crazed Netherwing to have some healing available and have some more board clear capabilities. If you enjoy this content, please subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to get notifications when new videos come. And now, let's go take a look at Quest Warlock in action. The aggro deck is harder to play because you don't have the Warglaives for the aggro Demon Hunter, so you have to go with other tools. But you can still make it very effective, but you really have to know what you're doing. So I guess the tempo version is easier. But it's also less powerful now after the Priestess nerf. I just really struggle against Hunter, but that is an unfavored matchup for this archetype, so that's to be expected. And I had a pretty bad draw in that Hunter game too, so it just happens. On the other hand, in this game we have some pretty decent tools here. We'll see how wide this Demon Hunter will go. But I can probably afford to play Sense Demons next turn. That will then give me either healing or Moarg or both, and then there's the option to play like Moarg Rain of Fire to deal with some 1-2 health minions. There's the option to go with some Dark Skies plays. And it's just a lot of things that I can do. The expected result is 1 Broodmother, 1 Moarg. Well, now that I already drew a Moarg. Now that I already drew a Moarg, then I could of course do Moarg Rain of Fire here. But I think it's too early. I think we can still draw with this first. Then I can also use this Moarg to not give away information. Although I don't know if that's very relevant anyway. If there's a Satyr or something, I could do Moarg Rain of Fire here. It's a 2-card combo, but it might be fine. Or I can do Dark Skies. Save Moargs for potential healing. With that Nether Breath once I find a dragon. 8 cards in hand. Moarg Rain of Fire doesn't kill the bigger minions though. But do I need like double Moarg Nether Breath to heal for 16 in this game? That's also possible. One or the other. I will have only 8 healing with 1 Moarg if I use a Moarg now. But what if he plays like Frozen Shadow Weavers? Or he plays stuff with Beaming Sidekick? I guess I can't take that chance. I just need to do it like this now. Clear the board. Sacrifice 1 Moarg. Okay, that's cool. 1 Moarg sacrificed. But leave me with the Dark Skies so that I have more tools to clean up some of the bigger minions that there can be. Because they could be like something plus Beaming Sidekick. There can be... Well, there can also be Warglaives of Azimuth. Let's see how that one goes. Can I afford to tap? I don't think I can afford to Plot Twist with Moarg, Netherbreath and Alexstrasza in hand. I think I need to tap though. We'll see. Life total? At a fairly scary level. There could be some kind of 2 to 3 turn lethal here that I will find difficult to answer. I just don't know yet. Oh, that was probably the best thing that could happen. A single minion. So I'm now 9 out of 20 into the quest, so I can do Moarg Netherbreath, and then I could do Plot Twist for 6 cards. Then I go to 15 out of 20. That might not be enough. If I go to 15 health, then I tap and go to 15 health. Is that acceptable? I think that's okay, right? I can play the Moarg and heal for 8. Go to 15. Now I'm 10 out of 20 into the quest. I draw another one. I'm still 1 off from completing the quest with a Plot Twist next turn. Do I dare to go with Abyssal Summoner? Maybe I have enough health to do that. Maybe. Kayn is of course pretty good against Abyssal Summoner, but nothing else is that great against it. Alright, some Vulpera things coming right up. Anything else? He kind of needs to deal with the Moarg. He can't just leave the Moarg up. There's another Netherbreath left. Okay, I stand corrected. He doesn't care about no Moarg. 11 out of 20. I could also just do a Dark Portal here. And then do the Dark Skies. Next turn I will Plot Twist. 12 out of 20. That will then complete the quest next turn. I think that's what we're going for. Bit of Dark Portal in now. Well, I have to Plot Twist the Dragon Queen back, of course. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a board clear with the Dark Skies. Okay, down to 12 health is obviously a little bit scary. But he's not going to deal 12 this turn. And next turn I have a Plot Twist, which gives me another chance to get some Aranasi Broodmothers to heal. He does have another Claymore Adepto, which could set up a 2-turn lethal here. So 13 out of 20. 9 cards in hand. I can play Dark Skies and then I can still Plot Twist afterwards, and that will complete the quest. I clear the board. And I complete the quest. But he could have 7 damage. Metamorphosis could be the card. Unless I get some Aranasis to heal. I find 2 Aranasis. And I get to complete my quest. And then I can tap for another card. Netherbreath, but no dragons yet. Alright. But I am at 15 now. So he won't immediately kill me from 15. But there might still be a 2-turn lethal setup here. That I might not be able to prevent if I don't have Alexstrasza. Or any dragon really, to activate the Netherbreath. There's still 2 Mortal Coils, 2 Crazed Netherwings in the deck, so 2 copies of duplicates. Alright, good. That was great news, because I was really afraid that that card would be like another Metamorphosis or something. I've seen both Claymore Adepts, but I have not seen the Metamorphosis and I have not seen Kayn. But now I can Netherbreath to heal. So I can afford to tap. Go to 10 cards. I'm probably not playing the Crazed Netherwings here. But I can play an Abyssal Summoner, make a really big Taunt minion. Because I like really big Taunt minions. I could have also played the Malygos and Netherbreath, right? I had 9 mana. I could have healed for 9, go to 20 and have Malygos on the board. That would have just won the game, wouldn't it? Can I still go for that later on? 18 damage here. 3. He needs another 8. I think I'm taking... yeah, I should have just went Malygos Netherbreath there. No, I couldn't go Malygos Netherbreath because I didn't have the Crazed Netherwing. I didn't have an activator for that. No, so, yeah. But now that I drew the Crazed Netherwing, then it really makes me want to potentially go with the Malygos Netherbreath. I'm just a little uncertain whether he can push 11 damage through a 9/9 taunt.
I grow impatient.
I know it requires Kayn. He has 3 cards in hand, 16 in deck. Kayn, 4 mana. So that's 6 damage. He needs another 5 damage for 5 mana. So Metamorphosis doesn't do it. Not enough mana.
I grow impatient.
So then he would have to have like Warglaves and Slices. What if he has Warglaves and Slices and no Cane? He takes 18 from this. Pushes 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Warglaves and Slices not enough. It's a very specific set of cards, but yeah, I didn't, of course, didn't have a Dragon activator, so I couldn't go with Malygos Netherbreath, but I'm just a little uncertain whether I should have went for some kind of Netherbreath play there. I simply don't know. I'm a little bit intrigued now. So what do we know about Hunter matchup? Well, there's of course the quest, but I've done the Mulligan part correctly at least. We'll see what else happens. More stuff is coming, and I don't have any of those cards that were listed in that you need to have in your Mulligan. This is not a Highlander Hunter though. I think I have to plot twist now. I need to look for the Dark Skies. Maybe find another Broodmother. I just have to find some stuff that I can use. Try to get into this game. Oh, that's a Dark Skies. Did I need to plot twist last turn? Against the single battle mage? Like, no. That was never the answer. This hunter is playing it very slow. But I mean, are 2 battle mages going to kill me? Like, seriously? Am I actually dying here to 2 blazing battle mages? Because that's kind of what it looks like to me. The 2 blazing battle mages are killing me. And that is not a great feeling. That is not a great feeling at all. Like, just 2 blazing battle mages smacking me in the face and I die. Like, what? How does that happen? It just happens. No dragons. This is my hunter experience. My hunter games are like this. I have to tap. And this is going to give me a dragon. So then I can Netherbreath one of those. And I can play the Broodmother on the board. This probably isn't enough though. Probably not enough.
Nothing but a bunch of big bears.
He still has to throw everything into that to kill it. So that's something. But I just don't have the tools. I can kill these and go down to 8. He has 5 here. I died to a corrosive breath. I can Netherbreath his face, then I don't die to a corrosive breath. But obviously this is looking far from ideal. He could have a Rottenness Drake to just kill this. And he just keeps pushing. And I have nothing. Okay. This is a lot more interesting now. So there was no Rottenness Drake. Could be pack tactics, could be snakes. Could be freezing. Explosives. If I plot twist, I complete the quest. Let's check out the secret first. Okay. Rottenness Drake and kill command would be lethal next turn. Maybe. Not even always. I think we'll just do this. Let's get that 7/7 out there. And see what happens. A very decisive turn. Rottenness Drake was not there last turn. Double kill command. Well, that happened. Alright, let's see what's going to happen here. Druid can be a little bit tough sometimes. Let's see. Alright, we all start by doing nothing. And then let's see what happens next. It's the dragon version. Alright. That's fine, that's fine. Tap a little bit more. I will even have enough time to play a Dark Portal. Kept 2 cards, so... Can I play the Dark Portal? Yeah, I can. It might even fight me like a Crazed Netherwing or something. Uzi's an Emerald Explorer, that's good. Oh no, so much ramp. There is a dragon in hand because of all the ramp is being received here. Dark Portal time. Let's see what I can pick up. A 4-man Alexstrasza. 4-man Alexstrasza can be good. If there is just a Glowfly Swarm, I can do Moarg into Rain of Fire. That didn't come, but more ramp did. So next turn there's probably going to be a big play. How big? Can it be big enough to contest the Alex? Let's see. Let's check that one out. How good is his turn 8? Well, turn 5. It's Exotic Mountseller good. Then still needs like Ironbark or some rush minions or something. But there's plenty of cards. Plenty of time to get some of that stuff. Ironbark over there. Interesting option. He gets the rush. Definitely what he was looking for. Interesting. So if I do Moarg Dark Skies. Moarg Dark Skies, there's going to be... Dark Skies is going to hit 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's not enough to clear all of this. Not necessarily. It probably leaves the Mountseller alive. I would trade there and the Mountseller would live. Or I can play an Abyssal for an 8/8. But there's quite a lot of power already here. I think I can do the Abyssal. Get the 8/8 going. Let's see, I'll try the value trade with the Alex, but we'll see. Could have also killed this one with the Alex, leave the 1/4 taunt alive. But I already saw Moonfire and I already saw Wrath, so there might also not be... There was no Bokbeam in hand, because if there was a Bokbeam he would have killed the Alex and summoned another beast. That was possible, and summoning more Rush Beasts is good. Rush Beasts are just really good. That's what you want to summon. And now he might even find a book beam. And he can draw some of his good dragons, because this is just like a distraction here. The good stuff is still there. Mukla is a good one. Mukla comes highly recommended. He also found the book beam now. That's pretty sweet. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. Can't clear this with a Moarg Dark Skies. With Moarg Rain of Fire Dark Skies I can clear this, but that costs a lot. And the druid has tons of resources available right now. So that's not a lot of fun. But I guess I can't just leave the Mount Cellar up either. I think I just have to do it like this. This cleans it up. Nice and sweet. But the thing is, this is the dragon version, and I only saw him burn an Emerald Explorer. So Ysera is still there, Alexstrasza is still there. There could be Malygos. Sometimes it is there, sometimes it isn't. So he can probably do a fairly intimidating turn now. There's also both copies of the Glowfly Swarm left. So this is a little bit scary. I have another Moarg on demand from Sense Demons. So I can do some Moarg Dark Skysing again if I need to. Another Mount Cellar turn. That's also going to be really, really strong, isn't it? I've seen one Iron Bark, I've seen one Book Beam. Well, that wasn't quite as strong as I thought it could be. So you could have Book Beams and Rats and stuff in hand. If I draw the Moarg again, I will have 8 cards in hand, then there will be 7 cards for the Dark Skies. But I suppose I still need to do that. Sense Demons. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, it doesn't kill the Mount Cellar if I do that. I miscalculated. I miscalculated that one. Yeah. I was contemplating trying to hold on to the plot twist for the following turn in order to try to get Caledon from it. But this also gives me the chance to like pick up a Twisting Nether from it, so we'll see. There isn't a lot on this board yet, so maybe I can wait a turn for the board clear. He could Alexstrasza and hit me for 8. It would be difficult to come back from that though, because then there's swipes. Yeah, that was probably incorrect. But what was the right play? Maybe it was just playing the Abyssal Summoner on the board. That would have given him a target for Rats and Book Beams though, which I generally did not want to do. That's the second Jigsaw. That's a lot of ramp, which turns into free stuff. And he hasn't even played the dragons yet. So now in order to answer this I must have a board clear. And I can't afford to plot twist into Twisting Nether anymore. So I guess I'm in quite a lot of trouble here. But I can get everything else off this board with Crazed Netherwing, except for the Mount Cellar. So maybe that's still fine. We'd have to go to 10 cards in hand, right?
Must destroy.
Crazed Netherwing kills most of this stuff. But what if there's Maligos and 2 Moonfires? That could still be lethal. No, I've seen 1 Moonfire already. There are no 2 Moonfires. So this is fine. But only 5 cards in the deck, so once he plays the Zera, he's just going to get the portals instantly. We'll see how this goes. That would be the 3rd 6-or. 3 6-ors is pretty good. I gave him that. 3 6-ors is not bad. There's going to be a lot of 6-or primes coming in the near future. Yeah, I'm scarily running out of time here. Oh, that's a welcome Twisting Nether. Because that means that I can tap and then I can play the... I can Twisting Nether and then I can tap. Although if I do that... my hand will be full. No, it doesn't work that way.
Must destroy.
I'm afraid I need the 3 Maligos in order to win this game. Dark Skies does nothing, right? Yeah, it doesn't. Doesn't deal with the board at all. So I need to hold on to the Plot Twist so that I can potentially get Kellydan back, but it's only 50% chance for another board clear with that. 1 Moonfire is left. And then there are these 6-or primes. That's a potential 16 damage too. Nether Breath. That just isn't enough. Kill one of the 6-or primes. Plot Twist. Do I actually have a board clear here? I do have a board clear here. I can still clear this board. So I'll spend a lot of my burn. What burn do I have left after that? Not very much. Ah, is that a problem? It kind of is, I guess. Want the 0 mana Maligos. And the Crazed Netherwing there, but... no, now I died to 2 swipes. And that was not correct. Because now I'm dead to 2 swipes. But I have just 14 with the Soulfire. Yeah, this won't be enough. 2 swipes and hero power can kill me now. Well, the 2 swipes didn't come. So he doesn't have 2 swipes in, but there are 2 swipes in the deck, right? Well, this is lethal. Maybe. If this doesn't discard Zephyrus, then that's lethal.
Must destroy.
I'm going to have to go 10 cards in hand first. Then I'll make 2 copies of Maligos. Then I'll Soulfire Face. If I don't discard Zephyrus, then Zephyrus gives me lethal. Well, that was complicated. Up against the priest, well then we don't need those. Quest Warlock matchups. Or 60-40 for Face Hunter, that is. So Face Hunter is 60% favored, whereas 40% for the Quest Warlock. But sometimes, like, they get Sense Demons and they get some plot twist, and then these Aranasi Broodmothers just keep cycling through. And the Warlock just keeps healing. But apparently that is in the minority of cases. Road to Legend. Well, not this tired. Once I'm awake, then probably, yeah. Pretty easily, of course. So some kind of a Highlander priest? Probably. No other priest would play the Reliquary? Priest kept everything, by the way. But that wasn't even one of the kept cards. So what can a priest have if priest keeps everything?
Count your blessings, mates.
Some kind of tempo priest. Well, I don't have a lot of damage in this Dark Skies right now. Just need to keep building up my hand. Interesting. When you start streaming tomorrow, same times every day. 8:30, roughly. I'm having a bit of trouble against this board, I have to say. I need to get the health totals of these minions a little bit lower. They have too much health right now. Something like this. He can heal the Amet, but if he spends time healing the Amet, he can't play much from hand. Does get to play that one though. Alright, then I need to use the Crazed Netherwing. So this is some kind of a meme priest, but it might still work out. I mean, the Setek lived now. So he can have a Shadow Word Death for the Crazed Netherwing. And maybe get somewhere from there. Tries to roll high with the Psycho Pump. Doesn't. Alright, it's definitely some kind of tempo priest then. Well, that's okay, isn't it? I suppose that's fine. Now I can do this. I can kill the Setek. Amet is dead, Setek is dead. He has Reliquary Prime in the deck. But I have a Kellydan. So far so good. Why are people playing this meme deck? I don't know. Wrecked by Priest? Probably not. He's about to Midrange Hunter. Nice. Yeah, I played that to Legend on NA too. A Transmogrifier. And a Cultiran Chaplain. Do I want to give him random legendaries? I think I do not. So what do I want to do? This one trades there. This one and Hero. This one and Mortal Coil can kill that. Something like that. Don't tap first. Yeah, I can afford to tap first. I could also just play a Broodmother. But that means me better because of the Dark Skies. So tap first. This one trades there. Now I can actually do Rain of Fire. Oh, that's going to be sweet. Hit over there. I hit over there. I'll do a Rain of Fire. Those die. Then I do a Mortal Coil over there. And things look like this. Now the priest board was reduced down to 1 minion. Alright. Power Infusion and Inner Fire. Nah, just a Faceless Rager. Okay, that's cool. So Dark Skies doesn't quite clear this. It's only 9 damage. There can still be an Inner Fire out there. There is still a Reliquary Prime in the deck that I will also have to deal with somehow at some point. I don't quite have it. Is there a way for me to lose this game? Maybe there is. I'm now a little bit concerned.
Must destroy. Come close and burn.
I'll do something like this for now. Get rid of 1 minion. He actually picked up the Reliquary Prime. But I have 9 cards in hand. So I can hit into that one. I could also make a copy of it. He can't silence it. Right there, there's 10 held on the board. Then I can tap into Dark Skies. That's better. Just hit there. 10 held on the board. Tap into Dark Skies to clear the board. And then Plot Twist. Completes the quest, but I won't have enough time to tap again. Unfortunately, the animations will take so long. Come on, animations, go faster, animations. No. But that healed me up a little bit anyway. And it did remove the Reliquary Prime. Of course, would have been nicer to have a free card here.
Free of that blasted tower. Behold.
One more. One more time. That's impressive. I would actually need a Twisting Nether to survive this. Would I not? I could try to Plot Twist into Twisting Nether. Killing one of the Vargots and going a little bit higher in health is an option.
Computing.
17 damage on board. If I kill one of the Vargots, would have really helped if I had time to tap last turn. If I don't get the Twisting Nether, I may lose. Let's see if I can pick up the Twisting Nether. If I can pick up the Twisting Nether, I win. And there's the Twisting Nether. Beautiful. I will use that card. That kills the Vargot board. And then the Tempo Priest is pretty much out of resources. An active Dragon Queen Alexstrasza seems pretty interesting to me. Yeah, I think I can do that. I'm gonna just play all of these dragons. I'll hold on to the Fey Wing to potentially activate a Nether Breath. Let's just do it like this. Okay. Well, the Tempo Priest had surprisingly many good cards there, but ultimately everything has been spent now. There's nothing left. So we do take the win. Vargot's Psyche split. You don't get to do that very often. Peon.
It is finished. You win.
Okay. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.